When you think of Idaho, what comes to mind? Not quite. There are so many beautiful places that we can uncover together. Let's plan your next weekend trip today on Hidden Gems in the Gem State. February is a month all about love, and boy, do I love Idaho. I mean, how could you not? There is so much to do in the Gem State, from visiting delicious wineries to outdoor snow sports to some pretty amazing hikes. I mean, the list goes on. And I'm sure you've heard of a lot of similar activities, but I doubt you've heard of where we are today. We are in Rexburg right now at LaBelle Lake Ice Palace, getting a super cool behind the scenes look at how they make the magic happen. It's pretty unique and definitely a treat that only comes around in the winter. There is a lot to do here. I've been told that tonight we're gonna see a fire show, go on a sleigh ride, see some Disney characters, and even go sledding. So I am so excited, but first, let's take a look around.
As you can see, the palace is not ready for guests yet. Every night there's a water system that goes off to create more ice. As a result, the palace walls grow naturally and are left alone, but then they actually have to go in and manually break up the floor to turn this into nice soft snow. So essentially, this palace is completely weather dependent.
They have a bunch of sprinklers that are hidden once you actually come, but we're seeing them go off, so there's water everywhere. And we're literally watching icicles form. It's really, really cool.
We got to see the first step of how they make it all happen, but now we're ready for the full experience, and it's opening time.
This is so cool. What? Where am I? Whoa.
This is the 4th year this family business has operated, and the owner says the Ice Palace gets bigger and better every time. The first year it came in at about 30,000 square feet, but this year he says it's almost 40,000 square feet. Walking around though, I still felt like I needed to know more about how this was actually put together.
I'm here with Kira Martin. She's the director here at LaBelle Lake Ice Palace. This is pretty crazy.
Thank you, yes.
So how do you go about building this? Like, what is the process?
So it's actually a patented system.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Cool.
So we preform ice logs, is what we call them, and then we chainsaw them to the length that we need, and we build the infrastructure with these ice logs. And then we use smaller ice pillars, and we connect them together, and we use slush as a mortar. We have a pretty intricate sprinkler system, so we spray, build, spray, build.
Oh my gosh. Yes. How long does that take you?
So the initial build, we can get up really quick. So in 2 weeks, the entire thing's built.
In 2 weeks?
Yes.
From scratch?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But over time, it gets bigger and bigger. Right. So with the more cold nights that we have, the more the ice will grow, and we just keep building.
So if I came the first day you opened and the last day?
Totally different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
So how much would you say you're building on every day, every week?
Yeah, so we're actually only open Thursday through Saturday, so that we can be building Monday through Wednesday.
No matter what day of the week you come, it's easy to see how much heart is in this business. It didn't take me long to realize that this whole ice palace is put on by one amazing family.
Yep, there's 6 kids in our family. I'm the second oldest, and we're all involved. So my 3 brothers, they build log homes in the summertime, and then as soon as winter comes around, they're full-on ice palace builders.
Her brothers also constructed this amazing cabin, which gets rented out for weddings in the summer and is where you can take a sleigh ride to in the winter during your stay at the Ice Palace. It's also where you can enjoy some good old-fashioned sledding. But the fun doesn't have to stop there.
And then we also have some winter characters that are here, so that's always fun, and a fire show every 30 minutes. We also have some vendors, so we've got hot chocolate and street tacos as well.
Unlike sledding, the ice slide didn't work out so well for me.
Was that how it was supposed to happen? Is that how everyone goes down? Oh my god.
But luckily, the hot chocolate made up for it.
Thank you, too.
After I warmed up, I was ready to keep exploring. And these ice tunnels really do not disappoint. There is so much detail inside every single one of them. The owner of the Ice Palace says a big portion of that is solely up to chance.
Yeah, we had it so the water's hitting each one of those, and then they come down, and then the way that icicle forms is completely up to Mother Nature. We don't have any part of that. We just provide the ice and the moisture, and then she does the temperature and building the icicles.
Jim also told me that last winter they had the second longest ice tunnel in the world that they knew of. I even timed it, and there's one tunnel that takes a whole minute to walk through going full speed.
Okay, this seriously goes on forever. So Jim actually told me they used almost 1 million gallons of water to make this. Isn't that crazy? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not my nice new gloves. Send help.
I was able to free myself from the wall, but not from temptation.
I don't know why I'm so tempted to lick it. It's like, no. You have to call the fire department. Like, what happened? There's a woman stuck to an ice palace wall.
It wasn't a firefighter, but an ER doctor that actually inspired Jim to build this ice palace. He explained that while a local doctor talked to him about his recent trip to Finland, he raved about the various ice structures and ice hotels around the country. And that's when Jim felt inspired to do something with ice that had never been done before.
And when he told me this, I just felt like inside, I can do this. I didn't know how, but I just felt like I could do something really exciting with ice. I thought about it, and I thought about it, and then it just came to me in the middle of the night. I was like, I got an idea how to do this. I think this will really work.
Now his dream is a reality, and he hopes it'll make you experience feelings of magic, excitement, and in my case, maybe a little bit of terror. But it's all in good fun.
So that's our number one goal, is for kids to be able to leave here having just amazing memories and something they can think about and dream about at night and go, was I really there? Did I see Elsa in the Ice Palace?
If you'd like to visit, this might be your last month to do it. Whenever it gets warm enough, the palace will start to melt, the floors will become muddy, and they'll have to close down. But for now, it's as strong as ever.
Can this support us easily? Are we okay?
It is crazy. In March and through April, as this is melting, I have a crane, and I took a 3,000-pound rock, and I tried to swing it, and I thought it's going to be breaking big pieces of ice off, and it wouldn't. It would just chip it.
Okay.
Yeah.
After enjoying everything the LaBelle Lake Ice Palace had to offer,
This is so unique. I've never seen anything like this.
I would say it's a hidden gem.
A true hidden gem.
it was time to go home and get ready for our next adventure.
Do you just
Just
blow?
blow, yeah.
Coming up on Hidden Gems in the Gem State, we'll take you on a super exclusive duck hunting trip along the Snake River and tell you how you can try something similar.
It's no secret that Idaho is an amazing place to live. There are a lot of different regions in the state that you can go to for very different experiences. And today we're going to explore the Magic Valley. While there are a lot of really popular destinations in this area that you may have seen before, this show is called Hidden Gems. So today we're going to explore the less commonly known but pretty amazing spots all over Southern Idaho. We're going to start by heading to Hagerman to take me out of my comfort zone and try something new. Really new. I think I've shot a gun twice in my life, and I've definitely never gone on a hunting trip before. I was hesitant at first, but I felt better knowing that every duck we're going to get today, we are going to eat. But first things first, I need to get my hunting license. Yay! Okay, I am done. So due to COVID restrictions, I was actually able to take my hunter safety course online. I took a bunch of timed classes and then I passed my final exam, then went on to purchase my hunting license, a duck stamp, and a migratory bird permit. So now that I'm all set, I guess I'm as ready as ever to drive out to Hagerman tonight and wake up bright and early tomorrow.
Today's adventure required us to get up before the sun did.
Okay, so we are going duck hunting. This should be really fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Cool and camo. And I need you to turn right in a quarter of a mile.
Luckily, my fiance's Uncle Ari was nice enough to let me borrow one of his pretty cool outfits.
Do I look official?
You look official.
I'm such a pro. I'm a hunter.
And even though I was running on 2 hours of sleep,
I feel so cool right now. Like I feel unstoppable in this outfit.
I was ready to take on the day.
I feel bad. I don't want to kill any ducks. Look how nice they are. How could I do this to them? But a duck dinner does sound really nice, so I'm a little conflicted.
Before I could give it too much thought, we jumped in the ATV and drove off to our hunting blind. As anxious as I was for my first hunt, I think this pup had me beat. This is Trigger.
Where's the bird? Where's the bird? Where's the bird? Where's the bird?
He's an 8-year-old lab, and I don't think I've ever seen a dog so ready to get started. He didn't waste any time showing me where I'd be spending my morning.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool. This is so cool.
For filming purposes, we were allowed special access to a really amazing hunting blind. It kept us hidden from the ducks and was the perfect place to watch the sunrise. Hagerman has some of the best duck hunting in the country. According to Idaho Fish and Game, more than 40,000 ducks and geese descend on the Hagerman Wildlife Management Area each winter. Just on our drive over here, we saw and heard thousands of ducks ourselves. These ducks directly in front of our blind, however, are just decoys. They're there to lure the real ducks in so you can
There's 3 shots on that duck.
do that.
My heart's beating so fast.
Another way to lure ducks in is by using a duck call, something these guys make look way too easy.
Do you just
Just
blow?
blow. Yeah.
Why did mine sound like that?
No matter.
Everyone else's sounded way better. Is there a technique to this that I'm not understanding?
Harder.
I feel like that's not right. That's not what you
You ever
guys.
heard that kind of duck?
You guys don't sound like that.
That's a sick duck.
It's a dying duck. How is he doing that?
It became clear very quickly that I was surrounded by pros.
Oh, nice shot.
And I was gonna need to practice the basics.
Now you're loaded. Now you want to be able to see this bead here. You don't want to see any rib in between. So if you can see any of this, that means you're going to shoot high.
Okay.
You don't want to see that. So the bead is what you see, and you also then see the back sight here. So you should see this bead sitting on the back side.
After a few pointers, we stopped talking and waited.
I was really tempted to say like, I thought I saw a rabbit.
I thought I saw a rabbit.
I thought I saw a rabbit.
That calls it home.
Very quiet.
Boom! Ari,
Oh my god.
Got the duck
You guys, I
calling.
literally thought I did that, and I got really excited. I was like, wow, I didn't even
Yeah,
try.
you just see you in the camera, then the duck
That was a
just
great
falling
shot,
behind
Ari.
you.
Yeah, that worked.
I feel like
You could have had it. If you'd have pulled the trigger, you might have even hit the duck.
After an hour or so, Ari and Case started getting close to their limits.
Nice shot.
Got him. Nicely done.
Right there, Case, take him.
That's the amount of ducks you're allowed to hunt per day. I, however, hadn't even gotten one.
Nothing yet.
Trigger, on the other hand, was hitting the jackpot. Every time he heard a gun go off, he dove straight into the water. His owner, Ari, says it's his favorite thing to do.
He loves duck hunting so much. This is one of the funnest things that he can do. If he could see where the duck goes down, he can actually retrieve it. But he has a pretty good nose on him, so if you run him through different fields or different areas in marshes, he can actually smell the duck and grab it.
Little did I know, I was about to put Trigger's skills to the test on my own.
Shoot that duck. Shoot that duck. Nice, Sophia!
Wait, was that me?
Yeah, good
I
job.
killed it?
That was you.
What?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
Yeah, you got it.
Let's go see it. What?
Good job.
Oh my god.
Sugar's got it.
Wow.
Oh, he's got it.
Look at that.
I redeemed myself.
As excited as I felt, one duck was enough for me that day, and it was time to call it. Overall, it was a really great experience.
Well, what would you say to someone like me who has never done anything like this?
I think this is actually going to be a chance of a lifetime if you have never done it. And as long as you got your, your license, your duck stamp and everything, it's amazing. It is kind of a bucket list that everybody should do.
If you would like to try something similar, it's legal to hunt along the Snake River during the appropriate season, of course, as long as you stay below the high water mark.
So, what can people do? Can they hire guides?
Okay.
How does that work? Because I got lucky with you. I was spoiled today.
Yeah, it was a very special trip. But, you can actually hire a guide, and they can guide on private property. So the guide has arrangements with the landowners as far as having certain areas or certain properties that he's allowed to guide on.
Hagerman has a lot to offer, for sure.
They do. I think the whole Magic Valley, that's why they call it the Magic Valley.
It's magic.
Yes.
I definitely lucked out with my guide for the day, but our adventure was far from over. Coming up on Hidden Gems in the Gem State, we'll do some exploring through a cave
Hello!
and a canyon and tell you what you need to know before you go.
There is an abundance of some pretty amazing hidden gems in Idaho. Today specifically, we're exploring Southern Idaho. We had a really fun adventure in Hagerman yesterday, but something just didn't feel right about driving all the way back to Boise without making a few pit stops. So we decided, what better time to do some exploring? Today we're tackling two pretty unique spots, Teakettle Cave and Black Magic Canyon. But we're gonna have to do a bit of driving to get there. Based on our current location in Hagerman, we're going to need to go to Gooding first. It's under an hour away, and it's home to Teakettle Cave. On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. Literally, because this isn't a road.
This adventure was definitely off the beaten path, and it came with a few road bumps.
I'm not good at driving in the snow. Oh my God.
And a few cows. It'd be good to have all-wheel drive if you do head out here because not every car can make it up this desolate road. But after 20 minutes or so, you'll get to your starting point.
I feel like an explorer. That didn't happen.
The area surrounding the cave is very remote. You shouldn't have a problem finding the entrance. You just might have a problem with what it looks like.
Are you joking? Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? This looks like a slide at Disneyland. Are you kidding? Did you take me out here to kill me?
About 50 feet away from our entrance is the spout of the figurative tea kettle that makes up the shape of the cave. Hence the name Teakettle Cave, but you do have to put in some work to enjoy that view.
Will I ever come back? Like, what's happening? There's not a bear in here. There can't be. No. Oh, God. Okay. Are you sure this is the easiest way? Okay. Oh my God. What if like Freddy Krueger is down there? Goodbye, cruel world. Are we sure this is the right way?
Unfortunately, it's the only way, and you should be prepared to do at least a couple minutes of some serious sliding.
I'm like doing the splits. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You got this.
Where did you take me? Where are we?
If you can't tell, today's adventure was Case's idea. He failed to mention the climbing portion.
I feel like I'm a national treasure. Is this stolen Mona Lisa down here?
Or the amount of dirt.
I don't think I can avoid getting dirty at this point. Oh. Oh. Wait, how do I do this? How do I do this? I can't reach. No, like, what do I do?
Luckily, I was able to figure it out.
Hello. Hello, hello. There's no echo. I tried.
But no matter how dusty I get, it always seems to be worth it.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is so pretty.
While Teakettle Cave is very beautiful, it definitely isn't an all-day event. We probably enjoyed the view for about 15 minutes before we headed back up.
Okay, you are way better at that than I. Why are you so graceful? That took me like 45 minutes and you're doing it in like 45 seconds.
Some of us may have had a little bit of an easier time getting in and out, but I did catch up eventually.
My God. I'm alive. Ooh. Barely. Oh, it's so cool. A little treacherous, but so cool. Just make sure you bring a flashlight.
As much fun as we had, we were losing daylight and still had one more adventure ahead of us. So after a few more bumpy roads and a quick change into some less dirty clothes, we were off on another hour-long excursion to a true hidden gem, Shoshone, home to Black Magic Canyon.
One of the most intriguing and least known geologic features in Idaho. Not anymore. Excited to see this.
I've heard some pretty amazing things about Black Magic Canyon, but it is typically a summer activity. In the winter months, you might show up to find the canyon flooded or inaccessible due to snow. So be sure to call the number on the screen below before you head out. And remember, there might be ice.
Now entering the ice rink, 5-time champion from Hidden Gems, Sophia Duai.
After I lived out my Blades of Glory dreams, we made it to the base of the canyon, and it definitely lived up to the hype. Since we tackled this adventure in the cold, we didn't have to worry as much while exploring, but all other accounts during the warmer months note that rattlesnakes are a pretty prevalent issue here, so make sure to keep a lookout and wear the right shoes.
This is crazy. This doesn't even look real.
There's also a climbing element to Black Magic Canyon.
Whoa. Can we just pretend I climbed it? Oh, I'm claustrophobic. How do you even get up? Oh, I'm just gonna like launch up and give myself a concussion. Upper body strength. Where are you?
That is, if you can actually make it up,
Oh,
which
no.
I couldn't.
I don't fit. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Maybe you do this.
Luckily, Case does actually have the appropriate upper body strength to make the climb, and he was able to show me the view from our GoPro.
You come up here. More hairy rock. It keeps going.
After a few minutes, he came back down and we began our beautiful walk back to the car.
This is Black Magic Canyon. Not to be confused with Black Magic Woman.
Just like Teakettle Cave, I would also say that this is not an all-day event. While the path goes on for miles, if you don't plan on climbing, you might have to cut it short like we did. So now we're back on the road, ready for wherever it might take us through this beautiful state that we call home. Don't forget to follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms to stay up to date on our Idaho adventures. Next month on Hidden Gems in the Gem State, we'll take you on a high-speed jet boat to go steelhead fishing on the Salmon River. And to a remote restaurant in McCall that's only accessible via snowmobile.